Good evening, leaders. How are you doing today?
Great.
Good. As a leader, sometimes we have to deliver bad news, aren't?
Yeah.
So we can deliver all kinds of the bad news. But what is the bad news is? What do you think what is the bad news? Bad news is information that other people don't want to hear. Correct? And today, I'm going to go through one of the situations when we have to deliver the bad news. And I will teach you how to do it correctly. And we will make a role play here on a stage with one of you to show how to deliver it in your life. I hope you will never have to engage into such situation, but in case you will know what to do. We're talking about losing the job. If we talk that someone from our team, someone who's reporting to us, maybe someone who's quite close to us in our team, will need to leave the company. And your job is to tell it to the person. Do you think it's easy? Who of you ever did this before? Okay. Just one person? You're lucky. 2 person or 3 person. You see? We are very honest here and it's great. So, was it difficult? It was difficult. And it always will be difficult. But once you will follow to my advices, you will deliver the bad news in a way that it will be beneficial for you and for the employer. So, first of the 5 steps is about preparing for a conversation. So what does it mean preparing for the conversation? It's not just about selecting the silent room and a nice atmosphere. It's also about the preparing for the discussion. You should know everything. You should know why, whom, what is the reasons, how you're going to debate, what kind of answers. Maybe you need to talk to HR, maybe you need to talk to your boss. So you need to collect enough information and be fully prepared for the conversation. Don't do it ad hoc. So the first step is to prepare for a conversation. Second step is to be direct and avoid mixed messages. You know, sometimes when we have to say something bad, sometimes we try to sugarcoat. We say, well, you know, well, be prepared. And when I say be direct, it means that your body language should support what you say. Have an eye contact. Have your shoulders straight. Don't try like this. This will discover your inner internal motivation. Show, be direct, and show your willingness to deliver the bad news. You know, the study shows that we trust to the procedures. If you say, well, you know, I decided that you're not so good for our company, this will create even more hectic situation because person will understand that he or she depends on your personal attention and personal relation to the employer. Use some procedures, use some standards, use some researchers, use something to support your statement why you come up to this discussion. And it's very, very important. So the third one, explain how the decision was made. Maybe some of you have seen in YouTube or in movies what are people reaction about in news that they losing their job. They become very angry. They might start talking, they might start debating. Very important, when you deliver such message, don't get into the debates. But you have to let the person venting. You have to let the person fully talk what they or he or she is going to say. So the 4th step, allow for venting, not for the debates. And the 5th step is extremely important, is about the focusing on future. The fact that the person will need to lose a job, will need to separate, is a fact. And nothing is going to change here. But what in the future can change for the person? Maybe person has some questions about, hey, what about my insurance? Will I get some few months payment so I can spend time for the searching of another job? So be fully prepared and talk about the future of the person. And now I would like to create a role playing, and during the role playing we will create situation when I am as a boss will fired employee working in my department. And when I go through this, I will use all of these steps to show you how does it work. And then we will ask the person, what is her feeling about this? Does she feel good? Does she feel bad? Okay? And I would like to invite Diana.
Hi, Mr. Kravtsun. You want to see me?
Yes, Diana. We are working for the large lawyer's company. So I am a big lawyer. She works in my department. Yes, Diana. Yes, Diana. I invited you in my office because I would like to talk to you about the one very important thing. I have to notify you that within 2 weeks you will receive a notification letter that you will be separated from our company. I am very sorry to notify you about this, but this is what is going to happen.
You want to fire me?
Yes. We have to fire you, and now I'm going to explain why this happened.
Why?
First, our department consists 10 employees, and the project we started 2 years ago expected to have 20 customers to be covered by the 10 employees. But you see, with the downturn of the business, we have only 7 employees left. And we started process of the downshifting in our department, and we will have to decrease number of employees. According to the evaluation we have, you are the first person who will be assigned. We have gone through the procedures, and you've been identified like this.
But why me? There are, what, 20 people you said? Why does it have to be specifically me? Did you see I was always staying overworking. I was always doing the job till the end. I was always caring about the project. Like, why? Why me? There are a lot of people, I can tell you the names of the people actually, who did, but seriously, like, this is unfair. I find this super unfair. Could you please explain why me?
We have gone through the customer satisfaction process, through the all 10 employees we have.
They lie.
We have collected feedback from all the 7 customers, and we've been identifying that you are the person who delivers the poorest results to our business. So the decision was made, the process was followed, and it was decided through the HR that you will be separated.
Which customer told you that? I will tell you the story behind that. There is no way that could happen. I've been doing my job properly. I don't know, maybe somebody misunderstood me, I don't know, but I was doing always my best.
According to the policy of the company, the information of the customer satisfaction cannot be disclosed. However, this information will not be communicated further and will not be reflected in any of the paperwork that you will receive after the separating of the company. We are ready to pay you the 3-month salary, so you have a time to find a new job, and during the 3 months we also pay you the health insurance.
I have 3 children.
I understand.
I don't, their father left me. I have 3 children. How do you expect me to live on that money? And like, what if I don't find a job straight away? What if I will be unemployed for 6 months? I will die from hunger, or my children will die from hunger because of you.
I think your children might have more opportunities with their mother to find a better job. You might look on the market. The market is large right now. You can look on the different positions, and from the perspective of the company, we will provide you a relatively good references which will support you with the finding a new job.
You promise about references?
Yes.
Okay. 6 months pay, and I think that will be fine.
I will have to deliver this message to the HR department to agree and look how we can do this through the procedures. What else we can do for you?
If you offer, well, I hope my pension savings are all according, I mean, we're paid accordingly, and like the full amount will be received at the end.
During the 3 months, yes.
After pension.
You don't have a grandchild yet for the pension. So during the 3 months, the full payments will be done.
Okay.
Regarding the 6 months, I promise to revert back to you tomorrow with information if we can do it or not.
Okay. But I mean, if there is maybe a place for me, you could always contact me, you know. I'm always be there to do the work overtime and everything.
I promise that your resume will stay with our HR department. In any case, we will have a position for you. Will be reviewed. Thank you for your job, Diana. Okay, now I would like to ask Diana to use like 10-15 seconds to share her feelings about this. if this would be a real situation?
Well, I felt he wasn't listening to me, honestly speaking. But in a way that was good, because if he would have started to debate with me, I mean, that would actually put him in a worse position.
Mhm.
But like, because he was kind of heartless and wasn't listening to me, I was feeling bad, but there wasn't anything really I could, you know, say back, so it's kind of okay.
Okay.
It wasn't pleasant, but I mean, it worked.
Delivering bad news is always a complicated job.
Yeah.
And in a case if you will need to deliver such a bad news, it's better to do this way. It's like an adhesive bandit. You take over the wound, never do it slowly. Do it straight away. Thank you.